Hi, this is Jesse. In this video, I'll be demonstrating our week 6 group project called Event Nexus API, which is a RESTful API for managing venues and events. And if we go to our shared repository here, we can see that we have the .gitignore file, which contains all our sensitive information. That is the node modules and the .env file, which are not committed to GitHub. So we are following the best security practices. The next thing I'll do is navigate to our deployed version of our API, and we can see that it's running very well. And then we can navigate to the documentation with Swagger, which will allow us to test all our endpoints using this nice interactive user interface. So we can see it's hosted on Render and it's not on localhost. And we have two collections here. We have the events collection and the venues collection. So we shall start by testing the get all events endpoint, and we can see these are all the events we have. And also confirm that we have 8 documents here in our events collection, and we can now try to create a new event using the post endpoint. We click try it out, and we have to fill in this information here, and I just have my data here prepared for just a quick demonstration, and we are able to paste it in there and click execute. So we get a status code of 201, and the event shows that it was created successfully. So if we refresh our database here, we can see now we have 9 documents, and this is the event we just created. So we are now going to get that specific event we just created using its object ID. I just copied that, and then we shall paste it in here and click execute. So we can see that we get that specific event we just created, status code 200. So just notice that we are returning the correct status codes for those requests. So we are going now to update that event we just created, paste in the object ID, and we are just going to update this data to something else. Maybe just grab that specific one and then update the title to something like regional fintech summit regional. I think that should work. Click execute, and the status code to 00 event was updated successfully. If we refresh our database, we should see that change reflect in our database. So it changed to regional, and it works well. Yeah, it really works well. So next thing, we are going to delete that specific event using its object ID. We click try it out and then paste in the ID there, and status code 200 event was deleted successfully. And the next thing we are going to do is we are going to test the venues collection endpoints, and we can start by getting all the venues in the database. These are the venues we have in the database. These are all the venues we have in the database, and maybe to confirm, we should also have about 8 venues. Yes, we have about 8, and now we can go ahead and create a new venue. Sorry, a new venue. Yeah, not event, new venue, and we shall just need to fill in this information here, and we're just going to maybe grab a venue from down here. We have some data here in my notepad, which we can easily copy and paste in. For purposes of time, we click execute, and status code to 01 indicating the venue was created successfully. And yeah, if we navigate to our database, we can refresh, and we should have nine events there, and this is nine, 9 venues here, and that is the venue we just created. So we can get that specific venue we just created using its object ID, paste it in there, and then boom, status code to 00. The venue was found, so it works well. We can now go ahead and update that specific venue using its object ID. We have to update the information that we just filled in. I just head back to my notepad here, just get that information, and paste it in there. You can maybe update the capacity to 90 and click execute. It should return a status code of 200 indicating it was updated, the venue was updated successfully, and if we refresh our database, we should now see that the capacity changed from 80 to 90. So that one also works well. And then we are now going to go ahead and delete the specific venue using its object ID. Just need to uh, copy it and then paste it in the provided field here. So paste it in there, click execute, and it shows that the the venue was deleted successfully. So we are returning the correct status code depending on the request we are making. So let's say we try to maybe uh, maybe update a venue and we don't have the correct um, object ID. This will show that the errors are being handled very well. And this will say if you click execute, they should tell us that that's an invalid um, venue ID, and it shows a status code of 40, meaning it was not successful. So that's how we are handling the errors very well. And for the data validation, we are making sure that the data reaches the data. We are making sure that the correct data reaches the database after it has been validated. And in our controllers also, we are using try and catch blocks to catch those errors. So that has been my demonstration for uh, our week 6 project, and thanks for watching.